Goodbye.
Thanks, George. Hello, welcome to Midlands Today with Sarah Falkland and Nick Owen.
The headlines tonight.
Trapped by a bus. 2 women in their 70s injured after a crash at a bus station. Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday's Midlands Today from the BBC. Tonight, mayhem and panic as a bus careers into a crowd of people.
2 women were trapped for over an hour and 1 remains in a serious condition in hospital. 7 other people were injured. Witnesses report seeing 1 pedestrian being dragged along by a bus.
Well, tonight there are calls for the bus station where it happened in Walsall to be closed down. Last summer, a pensioner was hit and killed by a bus there. Our reporter Joanne Riddle joins us now from the scene. What's the latest, Joanne?
Well, Nick, the bus station is still closed tonight as a major investigation goes on into how this crash happened. One councillor is calling for answers into how 2 serious crashes could have happened in less than a year. More on that in a moment, but first a look at the day's dramatic events.
2 buses collided at Walsall station, trapping 2 women in their 70s, both thought to be pedestrians. 7 others were also injured.
It's fair to say when the crews arrived here they were confronted with a chaotic scene. Obviously we're in a very busy area and a very awkward and dangerous situation for the 2 ladies involved. We used a variety of specialist rescue equipment, mainly the rescue was carried out using airbags and hydraulic jacks to lift up and stabilise the vehicles whilst our fire crews and the paramedics could get those 2 ladies out of the precarious position they were in.
What did you see?
The bus just dragging up like the women underneath the bus and banging towards the depot part. But I was too busy grabbing onto little and because a safety worker was screaming and crying as well.
But as a police investigation began, there was anger. Last July, a pedestrian, a woman in her 60s, was killed here in another bus crash. It's prompted criticism.
When we used to have trolley buses in this bus station, we had twice as many buses and we had accidents at all. And there's been 2 in 6 months.
I think it's terrible the way it is. There's too many buses coming in the bus station. Too many buses going out all the time.
As emergency services worked at the scene, bus passengers had to be diverted away.
That's actually going out of Green Lane, it's the Salvation Army place there. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The buses were towed away a short time ago. Police are appealing for witnesses to the crash, which happened at around noon.
Well, I'm joined here at the scene of the crash by Councillor Adrian Andrew from Walsall Council, the Deputy Leader, and Stephen Rhodes from Centro. Councillor Andrew, first of all, 2 serious crashes here in less than a year. A lot of people very critical about it that we've spoken to today. What's your view?
I think firstly I want to send my thoughts to the people who've been injured and their families. This has caused again great disruption to our town, and we are trying to regenerate our town and encourage more people to visit. We need to seriously look at this issue. This is 2 incidents in less than a year, and many people do want to see in Walsall a bus station that keeps people safe, dry and warm while they're waiting for much needed public transport in the town.
Thanks very much. Stephen Rhodes, a lot of flack flying. What are you going to do about it? Centro owns the station.
Well, firstly I'd like to share the councillor's concerns obviously for the lady that's been injured today. That's obviously very sad. We're currently looking into the issues obviously at the bus station today, and I would like to reassure passengers, users of the bus station, that it is a safe facility. Following the bus station accident here in August, we did a full investigation, as you'd expect, looking at the crossings and all those sorts of issues. There's nothing there. The bus station is safe. The design of the bus station is safe. Clearly something went wrong today, badly wrong. That's the subject already of an investigation which has started. We don't yet know the outcome of that, clearly, but we will be implementing any actions that arise from that.
Thanks very much for joining us, gentlemen. Well, what I can tell you from Walsall Manor Hospital is that 3 people remain in hospital tonight. The condition of one of the women has worsened.
Joanne, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you very much.